I'm Jimmy L. Henry. I've been thought of as a boxing coach, football coach, wrestling coach, track and field coach, athletic director, dean of students, paraprofessional, long term substitute. You name it. In one way or another, I've done it. I've served as an athletic director, a dean of students. You can think of me as an instructional coach or a specialist, but I like to just refer to myself as just Jimmy. That's it, just Jimmy. A little bit about me, of course, I like to dress. Bow ties, neckties, uniformity is always important with me. Why? Because there's that consistency that help young people move from point A to point B. I've served students in the areas of K through 12 education as well as preschool. I've also served students in the areas of higher education. I've served as an athletic director, a dean of students, an admissions counselor, a regional rep. I've served students with exceptionalities in the field of emotional and or behavioral disorders, learning disabilities, those who have been blind, deaf, hard of hearing. I've served students identified as having autism, intellectual disabilities, cognitive impairments, and so much more. It's easy to say that I've had a wonderful 20 plus year career in the field of education. Worked at multiple universities, specifically University of Minnesota, Trinity Valley Community College, the University of Michigan, William Jewell College, University of Kansas, and of course, I'm still continuing my plight. With that said, I have 3 degrees. My first degree came from the University of Minnesota, where I have a Bachelor's of Science in Educational Psychology, Rhetoric, and Youth Studies. Why educational psychology? Because I love how the mind and the body works together. Rhetoric, simply because rhetoric is all things communication, whether that's marketing, billboards, sending out a quick text, oral communication, written communication. That's rhetoric. Why youth studies? Because I absolutely love working with the youth. Everything from preschool or toddlers to K through 12 to higher education. I have been so blessed and so fortunate to work with so many students from the ages of 3 to about 26 years of age. And it has been a blast no matter where I have been. My first master's, of course, is in special education, emotionally impaired, behaviorally disordered, with a minor in social studies. Why EBD? Well, we all deal with anxiety in one way or another. We've all had bouts of fears, somatic issues, especially when you're talking about the field of academics and or athletics. Because tests a lot of times are just nerve-wracking and sometimes they put students at ease. In the world of sports, on Saturdays or Tuesdays or Wednesdays or Mondays and sometimes Fridays, they have tests as well, competition tests, where of course it brings on fears, anxiety. As a result, they need someone to help coach them, teach them, and or give them practical steps or best practice that's going to allow them to be successful. As a result of that, I'm very immersed and have a high love and regard for those who have been identified as having intrinsic as well as extrinsic behaviors. When it comes to my second master's, I earned my Master's of Arts in Educational Administration simply because I do believe in being a leader. And I want to be able to be on the front line with other talented leaders and talented teachers, coaches who are leaders in the field, who do an exceptional job meeting the needs of students with exceptionalities and or students who have tremendous gifts and talents that go unnoticed. So I want to do my part. When it comes to other credentials, I have my American Red Cross standard CPR certificate, adult and pediatric, simply because when you work with students, you never know when a crisis or an event may take place. So you always want to be certified to be able to meet the need, just in case. You never know. And of course, I have my elementary and secondary admin cert out of the state of Michigan. Currently, I'm in the process of renewing that simply because, again, sometimes you serve so many different capacities, you don't have the time to kind of go back and re-sharpen your tool, if you will, that form of sharpening. However, working on the job, doing your on-the-job training, sometimes your schedule is so busy, you just have to meet the needs with your people. So in that, that's a little bit about me. I'm looking forward to doing wonderful things in the field of education, building wonderful relationships, being an outstanding and superb advocate for our families as well as our students, simply because they need it. I want to be able to assist them as it pertains to employability skills and help them have long term success in whatever field that they have a passion to explore. And finally, most importantly, why SPED? Why not SPED? Why not the field of SPED? So many young people need individuals that can help them be their absolute best. Hence, that's why I accepted my call regarding all things education. I do believe that we need more wonderful special education providers, wonderful special education teachers, simply because this is a field that need people that believe in them, believe in their gifts, believe in their talents, and want to see them excel in everything that they do. Some of my personal hobbies, of course, as you see, this picture of my bow ties. I like to shop, I like to dress. They go hand in hand. When you're delivering services to students, there's a certain way, there's a certain look, there's a certain consistency or fabric that delineates as well as identifies the power of an IEP, an FBA, a BIP, or a BIP, etc. With that said, you can just call me Jimmy. It's an honor to meet you. It is an honor to work for you. My contact, of course, is 248 770 6091. Again, 248 770 6091. If you need any resources and or if I can be a benefit to you and your family. And my email address is jimmy.henry, the number 6 at iCloud.com. That's JIMMY.HENRY, the number 6 at iCloud.com. I look forward to serving you.